Hey everyone, Dylan here, and in today's video, I don't know how long this video will be, and I'm not going to be able to show you, of course, but I'm going to talk about how I record videos being blind, and just a couple more hoops I have to jump through in order to do so. So for starters, I have to start by saying, I record all my videos on my smartphone, and I'll start by saying and answering the question, on pretty much all smartphones and stuff today, there's a thing called TalkBack on Android, and the name is blanking me, but there's the same kind of thing on iPhones, and it's basically a screen reader that when you put your finger on anything, for the most part, as long as it's labeled, the phone will read out to you what you're touching in apps. And like I said, how it works is, depending on the app developer, they have to use these things called labels, and they label everything so it works with the screen reader. If someone does not label their app, then it won't work that well, and I won't know what I'm touching. It'll just say unlabeled. But that's how I operate my phone. And so that's part one. So I set my phone up, and then I can't use my base phone's video recording camera app because of reasons, and I'll get to that. But so I actually use a different app that's works better for me, because I actually use a Bluetooth remote to start and stop my videos. And on I have an LG G6, and on its native camera app, both the camera button and the video start button are on the same. You don't switch between modes. And because of that, my Bluetooth remote will only use the take picture button, because both are on the screen and I can't get it to do the video. So I had to get a third-party video recording app, but it's all fine. It's fine. And things get a little more complicated after that, because I have to do some hoops here, because with my Bluetooth button thing, it will not start the video recording on my video app, because for some weird reason with my TalkBack, my screen reader on my phone, it hijacks the volume buttons. And if you know about a Bluetooth remote, it uses the volume button to act as the shutter button. And for some reason, when I have my TalkBack on, which allows me to hear everything that I'm touching, it just keeps turning up the volume and doesn't actually start the video. So I actually have to turn off TalkBack before I start recording, which kind of sucks, because I'm not gonna totally know when I'm touching. I just have to pray that it's on the video editing or the video start button when I'm on it. And the easy way to turn off TalkBack is you just hold down both volume buttons for a couple seconds, and it'll make a sound and turn off. But things get even worse there, because I'm trying to make audio quality a little bit better. I use a microphone that's just plugs into my headphone jack. And now the problem with that is it completely turns off my my speakers. So not only do I already have to turn TalkBack off, so I won't know if it's completely starting, you might think, okay, well, at least when there's a little notification sound, right, that happens when I do hit the Bluetooth button on the remote to start it, then it does start it, and and then it'll tell me when the video's starting, right? Cool, right? Well, if I want to use my mic, I won't know when the video's starting, because when I plug it in, I don't get that sound notification because it turns my speakers off. So even if I hit the start button, I won't hear it. So what I have to do is, I know it'll start automatically, so I just hit the button, and then I go, and then I just pray everything works. So it's a lot of hoops to jump through to record my videos. And then once I'm done, if you ever see me lean over, I will hit the button and stop the video, and I'll record several more after that, because I know I'll still be focused on the start video button, so I know I'll be able to, when I hit the button, it'll start, and then I'll hit it and stop, and then hit the button, start, and hit the button, stop. And so for the most part, yeah, that's kind of how it works. And I just have to guess, like I said, and pray that it's recording and doing it correctly, because I can't hear when it's starting or stopping. Also, for some weird reason, my Bluetooth remote has a time limit for when it turns off, and either that A, stops the video, and then I won't know that the video stopped because, like I said, my speakers are turned off because the mic's plugged in. So I won't hear if the remote turns off and possibly stops the video. So that's really chaotic. But from what I've found, it like turns off after like maybe 12 or 13 minutes, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. I don't know why it does that. It really shouldn't, but I think it just needs to be touched and messed with to keep on it, or it'll turn off. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys got all that. It was a bit much explaining, but that is how I record. Oh yeah, and I left this little part out. I have it on a, what are they called, a tripod, and what I've done is I keep the tripod in the same spot and I put the camera in it like the same way. And I had my girlfriend help me know that everything's in frame, as long as I don't accidentally bump anything. She lets me know that it's in frame, and then that's how I know I'm in frame, and pray that it's still in frame every single time. So that's how I kind of set it up to be aimed at me. I left that part out, I guess. But yeah, that is how I film videos being blind. It's you have to jump through a lot more hoops and a lot of praying and hoping everything works and all that. But now you know. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for listening. Hopefully that helped you understand how I do all this now. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys later and see you in the next video.